Velocity TV begins now.
Oh, it is Hump Day, ladies and gentlemen, which means it is time for Wednesday Night Street Fights here live on Full Velocity TV. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show tonight at the Lanier National Speedway. Dirt Warrior Racing is where we're at here tonight. It is another round of DWR Wednesday Night Street Fights, the Coliseum this week. The Lanier National Speedway. Welcome aboard here, Full Velocity TV, live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch TV. Phil LaCasse here, along with my buddy, my partner, Mr. Todd Stanton on the controls, and my color guy alongside here for Full Velocity TV this evening. And we come back, Todd, after a great week of racing. It's been really, really busy. I know we were both battling some sickness, but I think we're finally almost both on the uptick. We come back out tonight to Lanier. Another round of DWR, Wednesday Night Street Fights. We circle these every week. These are some of the best racing we see on a week-in, week-out basis. You ready to rock?
Oh, I'm ready to rock and roll here tonight. Hopefully the voice is a little bit better, a little bit scratchy still, a little bit hurting. But the voice is getting better each and every night. I have some ice cream in front of me. We're going to try that, Phil. Maybe that'll cool down the vocal cords just a tad bit.
All right, well, that's awesome. Good to have Todd here this evening. Hopefully the voice will hold out because we have a 75-lap knockdown, drag-out affair tonight here live on Full Velocity TV. DWR Wednesday Night Street Fights here. Great car count this week. Looks like almost around 20 cars. This is going to be a great one here for 75 laps. Pill draw has already been complete. So the last item of business before we get green, we're going to throw this thing trackside, pay homage to this great. great country, the United States of America, in the playing of our national anthem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 1
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, National Anthem getting us started here tonight. Full Velocity TV presented by Evil One Graphics. Evil One Graphics, great car apps. Contact Jim Revis here at DWR now. Evil One Graphics are not only good, they are evil. Also presented by Spatafora Firearms. Check out Brendan's website for all your firearm needs. SpataforaFirearms.com is the place to go. Also going to thank the guys over at DirtSeries.com. We'll be back on the airwaves with them. Oh, this coming Monday night for the Randomizer Challenge of the Chili Bowl Indoor Nationals. Check those guys out. Dirt-Series.com. Dirt Series, the place to be on Thursday and Monday nights for great short track dirt racing. Also going to thank the guys at iRacing iFlag. Mr. Jeff Brown, great product there. iRacing iFlag. Look those guys up. Great product there. Pitbox flag, all the whatnot. Contact Jeff Brown now. Visit iRacingIFlag.com. Also a shout out to CNC Racing Designs. Want another great car wrap out there? Look up Jamison Colburn, CNC Racing Designs. Be best in show while winning all the dough. CNC Racing Designs. Hell yeah. All right, it's time, ready to go here at the Lanier National Speedway. Wednesday night street fight, 75-lap feature event. So without further ado, Todd, what do you say? Let's dive in tonight's starting lineup. All right, this week's 75-lap contest around Lanier National Speedway goes to post like this. On the pole is going to be car number 41. That is Jared Gazzardo with the number 27 alongside. That is Daniel Crossett. In the second row on the inside tonight will be car number 71. That's the Iceman, Daniel Stifler. Alongside of him in that very fast number 00. That's Michael Whitlock. In row number 3 to the inside, we welcome back to Full Velocity TV the driver of car number 36. That is John Monkern. And alongside of him in the 111, had a great run last night and has been running great here at DWR recently. In the 111, that is Kyle Moyer. In row number 4 on the inside, we welcome back a buddy we've seen a lot in the chat box. We finally see him back to the racetrack aboard car number 10, multiple-time winner here at DWR. That is Jason Salter, into his outside, a heavy hitter out in car number 23. That is Lon Franks. In the 5th row on the inside, winner here last season, but waiting for him to break through here in season number 4, will be car number 11. Your young lion there, that is Trey Jones, and alongside of him in car number 12, that is Eric Eichstadt. In the next row back, we also welcome back an old buddy from car number 15. That is Chase Wascom with the number 3 car, Barrett Bishop there alongside. Next row back, we find the inside car number 6, the Speedway Racing entry. That is Ryan Bronson with alongside of him in the Evil One Graphics, car number 21. That's the Evil One himself. That's Mr. Jim Revis. And going back deeper into the field, we find car number 51. That is Justin Gledhill. Deep in the field this weekend alongside of Justin aboard car number 84. Many time winner here. That is E.J. Jones aboard car number 84. And in the the final row. I believe this will be row number 9 out there tonight. Car number 20. That is Greg Turberville, and starting shotgun on the field, as Phil forgets the English, is last week's winner of Wednesday Night Street Fights, driving car number 97. Big money, Rocky Batfield, going to start shotgun on the field this week. There you have it, Todd. A great field of race cars on hand. 18 drivers, 75 gauntlet laps here around the Lanier National Speedway. The best of the absolute best street stock racers. They are right here at DWR. We see them 2 nights a week, and for guys who may be tuning in for the first time, they are in for a treat because we say these guys are the best. They certainly live up to it.
Yeah, definitely, Phil. 3 and 4 wide racing is the name of the game here for Dirt Warrior Racing. This is what happens here each and every Wednesday and Sunday night. These guys find a way. The track may not look very useful right now, or may not look useful to some other guys, but they'll make some usage out of it. Trust me, when they go 3 and 4 wide here with these guys, and man, they put on a fantastic show. This is one of those events we circle Wednesdays and Sundays that we want to show here live on Full Velocity TV. Those guys are getting ready to get locked and loaded here, Phil. Wednesday Night Street Fights season number 4 here on Full Velocity TV is about ready to get underway here momentarily.
That's right. They've already taken the initial green here. They put themselves in their proper restart order, which is done by the pill draw each and every week. And we're going to get set, locked, and loaded here for our 75-lap feature event, working lap number 4. So I believe next time off of turn number 4, we're going to set these guys loose. The field going to go in the hands of car number 41, Jared Grizzardo. Daniel Cross is 27 alongside. You got Daniel Stifler and Michael Whitlock in the second row. John Monkern sitting there in the inside of row number 3 with the Kaya Moyer 111 car starting in the outside of the third row. That is a good field off of 4. We're laying in the gas. Green flag is out. We're underway with this week's edition of Wednesday Night Street Fights. 75 laps at Lanier. They're in turn 3.
Yeah, 75 laps is Grizzardo out to the early advantage there in that number 41. Daniel Stifler running in second, getting around Daniel Crossett pretty quickly. John Monkern, nice battle going on for that third spot. As Monkern down on the bottom side, the 27 Crossett up top. They were side by side there momentarily. Jason Salter up to 5th there in the number tag.
Salter making his way forward to that 10 car, as Todd said, is God, look at that 36 car. That's a new wrap on that car. Got to give a shout out to Jim over at Evo One Graphics. He does a lot of the wraps here at the home base at DWR, and these guys look great each and every week. There's some really fantastic looking race cars out there. That one there, 36 of John Monkern, looking great. But up front, it is Jared Grizzardo, but he's got a miracle. And now to the inside, battling along for the race lead. The Iceman, Daniel Stifler, picked up his first win here, Todd, a couple of weeks ago. Can Stifler make it 2 here on the season? He's giving Grizzardo all he can handle as they enter 3.
Daniel Stifler had a pretty good run last night at Third Rock Racing League, and now having a good run here tonight again with DWR. He's been on fire here in season number 4, having some good pill draws aboard that number 71 machine, now all over the rear bumper of Grizzardo. Grizzardo in that 41 machine trying to run away and hide. Same way with the 71 of Daniel Stifler. Second right now is Daniel Cross and John Monkern, and Michael Whitlock rounds out your top 5.
That's a good solid top 5 right there. A lot of guys we don't usually see in the top 3, but through the first 10 laps, that's exactly the running order. Grizzardo, he's been running good here recently too, and he's just been marred by some bad luck being stuck wrong place, wrong time. That 41 car looking great out there tonight. Looks like that's a really good red and white looking paint scheme aboard the 41. He's leading Daniel Stifler there off of turn number 4. There you find the 27 of Crossett back in 3rd, having a good run. You got John Monkern with top 4. You got Michael Whitlock running 5th. Trey Jones up to 6th in the 11. Chase Wascom's found his way up to 7th. Eichstadt in 8th. And you got Salter back there, and Lott Frank's running at your top 10. But keep an eye on Chase Wascom. He's down to the inside. He's around Trey Jones. Put Wascom up to position 6 there as they hit turn 1.
Yeah, Wascom is now going to search it out there for the double knot in front of him. That's Michael Whitlock. So the 15 machine now on a mission there to try to chase down Whitlock. Aboard the 00 machine, Michael Whitlock now down to the bottom low of John Monkern in that 36 there momentarily. That was short-lived. Drops back to 5th once again, but good battling going on for, say, about the 9th position as Lon Frank's starting to make his presence known there in that number 23 machine.
A lot certainly is, and I've seen Jim Revis kind of following up on through there in the Evil One graphics machine as well. Those guys doing a great job in the back part of the top 10. Is good racing back there. Single file for the right now, but a good position battle going on there for, it looks like, 8th between Jason Salter's number 10. Lon Franks is there. Trey Jones in the 11 car. I'd say a good 3-car battle for position 8 there in turn 3.
Yeah, Stifler was back down to the bottom side there. Gazzardo not able to pull off a pass there, Phil, but he was up alongside of him there. Gazzardo making a mistake there momentarily. Stifler thought he was gonna capitalize on that one, not able to do so. Backs off there. 3 wide battle going on for that 3rd spot. Michael Whitlock down on the bottom side in that double knot machine. He's trying to get around Moncurd and the number 27 across it, trying to pull a twofer over there. Not able to do so, but man, there's a lot of 3 wide racing going on, Phil.
Oh, there really is. You got a good battle going on there for 3rd. You got that battle going on for about 6th on back. You got Wascom and Eichstadt back there. You have Jason Salter, the number 10, also back there. You even go back further on. You see some good racing with the number 21 car of Jim Revis back there. You've got the likes of, say Brian Bronson, the 6-car, Rocky Batfield coming up from the rear, E.J. Jones currently running the 12th spot. They are all doing a great job out here at Lanier so far, caution-free for the first 19 laps. We'll put 20 up to the board next time around. Nobody faster right now than Jared Gazzardo was number 41. He's able to hold off Daniel Stifler. Those 2 guys have put some distance on our battle for that 3rd spot.
Yeah, they're definitely putting some distance there, and that's a good thing there for the 71 and the 41 machine. Probably about 12 to 14 car lengths between themselves and the 3rd place running number 27 of Daniel Crossett. Crossett right now in a battle of his own with the 36 of John Moncur. And here comes up Eichstadt. Eichstadt in the number 12 machine. He's up to 7th. Eric Eichstadt in that number 12. Starting to make his presence and felt here at DWR on Wednesday Night Street Fights, as he had another good run last night. His yellow flag going to fly for the first time here in DWR.
Yeah, yellow flag number 1 comes out on lap number 21. These guys are doing a great job, and I was starting to really think these guys were really going to think about going caution-free for the entire event, but that's not going to happen here. Lap 21, caution flag out for the first time, and trying to give Todd a little bit of help here. And well, Todd, you may want to go back and find the Lon Franks number 23, maybe Kyle Moyer's 111. I'm not sure if even Barrett Bishop was back there in the car number 3, because he's in the back of the field as well. So caution for the first time tonight. I'm going to let Todd go to work down there, as he's been quick all week long with the replay. Show us what you got, who was involved. I'm thinking Lon and Kyle Moyer were the 2 cars I think were involved. All right, well, Todd will continue to look, and when he's ready, he will chime in and tell me exactly what's going on. I'm not sure if it was there. Did something happen to the 3-car of Barrett Bishop, or whatever happened? Barrett is 1 lap down to the field, so I guess we're not going to have time for a replay. We're going to go back to Green Flag Racing. Jared Gazzardo, Daniel Stifler, they're going to maintain the lead up front, but now they bring the entire field back to him. Crossett, Moncur, Whitlock, and Chase Wascom's number 15. That's your top 3 rows. We're off racing there in turn 3.
Yeah, the whole gaggle of cars through turn number 3. The 6 is around, and I think he hit the gap there, just barely missing everything down there. The number 6 of Bronson, I believe, is down on pit road there, Phil. He almost hit the gap there at the wall, and now yellow flag's going to fly.
Yeah, yellow there for the 6 going around, as that was thrown from race control. Wanted to make sure everybody had an equal chance here to get gathered back up. Bronson around the board, car number 6. Tough break for Ryan. He's had some really strong runs here recently as well. He'll have to go to the back of the field and probably come off a pit road there with a speeding penalty. So tough break for the 6-car. Tough break tonight for the 3-car. Barrett Bishop, Todd. Barrett's usually really, really good here at Lanier. I'm not sure if he missed a start or whatever happened there, but we find car number 3 all the way back in position number 17. Certainly not indicative of what we know Barrett can certainly do out here at Lanier. But this one is led by car number 41 of Jared Gazzardo, our pole sitter. He has led flag to flag here, Todd, for the first 28 laps, and he has looked really stout doing so.
Yeah, and he don't get a chance to run with these guys as often as you'd like. You know, everything that goes on throughout in real life, you don't see him here as much as he probably would like to run here on a weekly basis, but not able to do so. But Jared Gazzardo got a good pill draw. He's up front. It's really, really tough to pass here as of right now. I mean, the grooves are starting to form, but, man, he's in the catbird seat right now starting on that pole.
And I love this top 5 here. Love it through this first 30 laps. Gazzardo, Stifler, Daniel Crossett, Michael Whitlock, John Monkern. Names we don't talk an awful lot about at all here on Full Velocity TV. Great to see a fresh-looking top 5 up front as we go back to green flag racing. Beginning lap number 30, they rigs it off at turn number 2. Now a stack up there off the corner, and that looked like the third on back. Crossett, Whitlock, Monkern, all those guys just highlighted in the top 5. I think 2 out of 3 with them stacked up on the inside parking lot in turn number 1. Caution flag for the 3rd time tonight, and this one may give you a couple different views there, Todd. A couple of good cars up front involved.
Yeah, including E.J. Jones involved in that one there, Phil, in the 84 machine. The Crossett got a little bit loose, got Monkern, the number 12, the number 11 of Trey Jones, and then the 84 of E.J. Jones. So a lot of cars down there. Crossett still being able to continue away here. Also, number 12, Eric Eichstedt, also involved in that one.
Yeah, that's a really good car. It's got a piece on action as well. That's a tough break for Crossett. He was running great. Monkern got a piece. Trey Jones up in the front there. E.J. Jones, Eric Eichstedt up in the top 10. They're going to have to go to the rear of the field. Good news for these guys, a little bit of a longer race tonight. 75 laps around the 3/8 mile here, Lanier National Speedway. They're going to have plenty of time to come on back through, only on lap number 32. So they got better than 40 laps to make their way back to the front. But so far, the story of the night here has been the number 41 car of Jared Gazzardo. Him and Daniel Stifler have been our top 2 all evening long. You got Michael Whitlock now running up in the 3rd spot. Chase Wascom in the 4th. And you look up and you find car number 10, Jason Salter. He has penetrated the top 5 aboard that 10 machine. Jim Revis up to 6th. Tuberville, Batfield, Glen Hill, and Moncur is your top 10. We're back to green flag racing at Lanier.
And back to the top spot is Gazzardo aboard the number 41 machine. And, oh, man, a little bit of contact between the 21 of Revis and the 10 of Salter there momentarily. Rocky Battenfield coming up through the field there, Phil. Battenfield started dead last on the field. Just remember to keep your eyes on that number 97 machine. Big money, Rocky Battenfield, already up to the 7th position and battling for 6th.
And Rocky's making his way forward there, but Gazzardo has the lead. The race is on for 2nd on back. Here comes Whitlock to the inside of Daniel Stifler. They're right there. You got Jason Salter's 10 car looking for running room. It's a good 3-car race for the runner-up spot. Now look at that run to the bottom for the 71 of Stifler. He may pull alongside Gazzardo and look for the lead here as they hit turn 1.
Yeah, Stifler down into the bottom side there in the 71 machine, side-by-side battle coming off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway here in the turn number 1. Gazzardo give him quite the edge there, not a huge edge, but a little bit of an edge over the 71 of Gazzardo coming down into 3.
Great race going on between these guys up front. Can Stifler make him clear? Tries to slide up the hill. You can see the outside lane, the way Gazzardo can stay in that gas pedal. Guzzi doing a great job up there holding him off. How about Michael Whitlock's 00 there, just hump-sucking around the bottom, trying to make it happen on the low side there, running 3rd, holding off the challenge from Jason Salter. Jim Revis at 21 is up there. Eric Eidstadt's 12 car looks like in the mix as well. Those guys doing a hell of a job up there in the top 10. Can Gazzardo hold on to the lead? Not only Stifler, but now he's got challenges of Whitlock. There's no safe place to be right now. This is really good, solid, and very clean racing as we have accustomed to at DWR. Slider going to get thrown there as Stifler completed the pass on Guzzi. Look at the 41 back to the low side and take that lead back into turn 1.
Yeah, Gazzardo back to the top side trying to block the 71 machine of Daniel Stifler. Not going to be able to do so down here in the turn number 3. Side-by-side battle, Stifler on the outside, Gazzardo on the bottom. And that number 41 machine coming down into turn number 1. Whitlock puts it on the extreme bottom down next to the wall. Hub sucking there in the double knot machine. Not able to do anything with the 2 cars in front of him. But I tell you what, the 21 of Jim Revis on a mission. Now down to the bottom side. He's trying to take over 3rd.
He certainly is. Jim doing a great job as he's come from the back here tonight aboard car number 21. Put Jim Revis now in position number 3 as he's to the inside of a 00 Whitlock, who may have got shoved on a line there as well. Salter's gone around him. What happened to the 00 Whitlock, Todd? He's just kind of disappeared, break completely off the radar.
Yeah, Whitlock right now running in that 5th spot, trying to do something there, but this is backpedaling. It's the 97 of Rocky Battenfield now. Battle for that 5th spot there for the number 97 machine as he's trying to get up front here. As Daniel Stifler now has inherited the lead, but 3 wide battle going on for 2nd.
That is a great battle for second. Gazzardo in the middle, Revis down low. Jason Salter trying to make it happen in the 10 car up high. That's a three-way dance for position number 2. Salter trying to move that momentum up high. Guzzi in the middle, Revis there. They make contact. That's going to put it back too wide. Salter going to get the short end of that one. Stifler still able to hold on to the lead. Now put Jim Revis with the contact up in the second spot.
Yeah, Jim Revis up to second now, looking for a win here tonight at DWR, and still not yet to win in his own series this season there, Phil. Now he's got his eyes set on the top prize there. That's the 71 of Daniel Stifler right now with your current race lead. He gets a little bit loose. He sees the 21 of Jim Revis. He's coming. The number 10 of Jason Salter's coming. Rocky Battenfield up to 4th. Big Money Battenfield now running it all the way up through this field, Phil. Man, what a race.
Well, they always say cream rises to the top, and that's what you're seeing here is the Iceman, Daniel Stifler, doing the best he can to hold the best of the best off behind him. Jim Revis giving him all the pressure. Salter is back there. Rocky Battenfield is there. Look at these guys start trading paint, slinging mud. This is a 75-lap slobber knocker here tonight at Lanier, and that's what it should be. Lanier dig for Wednesday night street fights as they get together again in yellow flag. Yellow going to come out the speedway. It was getting good up front, but from the sounds of it, Todd has got us a pretty good doozy there in the backstretch headed into turn 3.
Yep, the wall wins against Lon Franks, and the only reason why I see it is the orange, or not even the orange cone, the green cone went a flying there, and then Chase Wascom bats into the 23 also after the contact with the wall. As, man, Lon Franks, a lot of damage to the front of that machine. The number 15 of Chase Wascom going to join it back again. Not as much damage, but Lon Franks, man, fought that wall, that opening, and he lost.
No, they tell you, I'm telling you, we say it every night, walls work. They keep you where you're supposed to be. You want to be on one side or the other, go over it, go through it. It don't work. Ask Lon Franks. Walls work. Car all tore up there. Lon looking for another great run for Wednesday night street fights. Well, it's been a trying night. He's had to come from a challenge from the back. Involved in a couple of fracases now, and unfortunately, a 23 going to have to restart at the rear of the field. Looking down toward pit side there, Todd, I see the likes of Eric Eichstadt down there. I think his night may be done aboard the 12th car. Ryan Bronson down there as well. In the 6th, Chase Wascom's car at the back of the field as well. Looks like some damage on car number 15. So there's some pretty heavy drivers right there that may be taken out of this event. That opens the door for guys like Daniel Stifler. Maybe Jim Revis to grab his first win of the season. We're back to green flag racing on lap 52.
Jim Revis now dives down to the bottom side by side off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. It is the 71 of the Iceman, Daniel Stifler, with the current race lead. Jim Revis running in that second spot. Third is the number 10 of Jason Salter. Here comes Big Money Rocky Battenfield to the outside. E.J. Jones now into the fray. He's made himself and his presence known inside the top 5. And, man, Jim Revis all over the rear bumper of the 71 machine, just trying to get by him, Phil.
But you've been in this position before, Todd, out in the race lead with some of the best running behind you. Yeah, adrenaline obviously goes to a feverish pitch, but how about the nerves? You're going to have nerves of steel. We call him the Iceman. We hope the nerves of steel and got ice water through his veins. Dan's going to be feeling all the pressure from those guys putting it all on him right now.
Yeah, and there's a ton of pressure right now, Phil, as the 21 of Jim Revis, no slouch either. His Big Money Rocky Battenfield, who won last week here, had to start scratch on the field. It wasn't at Lanier even. He started scratch here tonight. Already up to that third spot, getting right around the number 10 of Jason Salter. He had to wrestle that one away. But the 21 of Jim Revis putting the pressure, but Big Money Rocky Battenfield starting to come up and lurk too. So now he's going to have not one, not two, but 3 hungry guys right there directly behind him. Don't count out E.J. Jones either. As now the 21 of Jim Revis had a moment of supremacy there for a little bit. He was able to take over the top spot for a tad bit over the 71 of Daniel Stifler. Now Stifler just up the track, leaves the door wide open for Jim Revis. Revis to the lead.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was slid up the track or there was a little side bang there because those guys are leaning on each other down the straightaway. Put Jim Revis back to the lead. Here comes Stifler back to the low side as they got some squirrely cars there behind them, but we have a race for the lead. Revis now under assault from Daniel Stifler. Here comes the Iceman to the low side. Does he have momentum? Looks like a 21 able to complete the pass. Jim Revis cleanly up to the race lead now with we're under 20 laps to go. This time around, we're going to complete lap number 58.
Yeah, almost 20 laps to go. Jim Revis right now your current race leader in the 21 machine. The 71 Daniel Stifler now fighting for the second spot there with the number 10 of Jason Salter. Salter's all over his rear bumpers. The 97 Rocky Battenfield has now fallen into the clutches of that number 84 of E.J. Jones. E.J. Jones now to the outside. Here comes Barrett Bishop. Bishop was lurking in the shadows somewhere in that number 3 machine, as he is very, very good at in that number 3.
Oh, he's the best at doing that. Just lay around all night long, kind of out of view, and you get down to time to pay the money, pay the points, or, you know, all the prestige. Barrett Bishop always finds his way toward the front here at DWR. Car number 3, pestering for a position inside the top 5, but we're already working lap number 61 off of turn number 2. Jim Revis leading Daniel Stifler by 2 car lengths. We find Jason Salter running in the 3rd spot. The race is on for 4th behind them. E.J. Jones is there. You got Rocky Battenfield in the top 5. You look further on back, you find Barrett Bishop. How about Jared Gazzardo having the run of the year so far, running 7th? This is a great race up front. Can anybody catch Jim Revis to half-second advantage? And we get a little less here, Todd. We're coming up very quickly on 10 laps to go, 12 to go here at the line.
Yeah, Revis has been wanting to win one of these, Phil, for quite a while here on Full Velocity TV, and something has always happened to that number 21 machine. Can he get that monkey off his back tonight at Lanier Speedway? We're just going to have to wait and see as we're closing in on almost 10 to go there for that number 21 machine. And, oh, man, the 10 and Jason Salter starting to come. E.J. Jones and that 84. You can't count on any of these guys, as these guys are stronger as the race continues on. And right now, it's Jim Revis, but last time by was a 17.195. E.J. Jones is faster, 17.174.
Yeah, EJ may be faster, Todd, but he's got 2 really good cars in front of him that you'd have to get around to even make a run at Jim if this thing's to stay green. And that is Stifler's number 71, holding off the best challenge from a 10 car of Jason Salter, who keeps pestering down to the inside but can't quite find that running room down there. EJ Jones in there for 4th. He's just lurking in the shadows, trying to find a way around. But you look up front, the car length's advantage. Call it 6 there for Jim Revis as we're under 10 laps remaining. 67 now go up to the board.
Yeah, just a little over a second advantage for the number 21 of Jim Revis. The 71 now under fire once again from the number 10 of Jason Salter. Salter back down to the bottom side. E.J. Jones looking to try to capitalize, trying to get around both of those guys. Flashing by the start-finish light. 8 laps remain.
8 laps remain. A 3-car battle flat run-up spot there. Look at Salter through the middle. Looks like he may complete the pass now on Daniel Stifler. That's going to leave Dan fighting for his life for the battle for E.J. Jones. But slow it down, Todd. Caution. Caution flag on the speedway. God, I think it's like a 6th week in a row we've had a late yellow flag that just turned the race upside down. And it's going to take a whole new complexion. And I see he's upside down. Todd starts laughing. That's never a good thing when I hear Todd's little satanic laugh. Did I hear somebody maybe upside down?
It was the pace truck we caught here live on Full Velocity TV. He hit the wall, seen sparks flying. It was upside down there momentarily while we were back on its wheels.
Pace truck? Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, he went 4-wheeling the hard way.
Wow, and we thought we were all professionals. Maybe the pace car can't do it. Who's driving that pace car? Maybe it's our buddy old head start Charlie Harrell out there driving that pace car here tonight. But good to see Charlie out there watching. The entire crew, Facebook Live, been buzzing all night long. Dan Crossett went out there right away from his early incident out there. We got head start Harrell out there watching here tonight. Welcome to the show, you guys. Great to have our buddies out here watching on a Wednesday night. But Todd, you catch anything there, a ride that may have put us under caution there on the replay?
No, I didn't catch anything that time by, besides that crazy pace truck driver doing his loop-de-loops. But gotta say hello to Earl Clements and Stephen California that just tuned in. His green flag back in the air. Still under the weather just a little bit, Phil. Trying to do my best here. Cannot change the voice duration that I'd like to in my voices. Oh, more contact made, and parking lot is going to be off the corner. E.J. Jones involved. The 23 of Lon Franks. Yellow flag going to fly once again, Phil.
And this may be racing it out for the win right here, too, as we're going to start lap 73. So I unfortunately think that this round of DWR Wednesday Night Street Fights may indeed end under yellow here at Lanier. I think it's going to take a heroic effort for that not to happen. Parking lot over there looks like Lon Frank's getting a piece of this one as well. I think Jared Gazzardo may be back there. I see E.J. Jones toward the back of the field. Man, things happening in a bizarre way at the end of this one. But When the tail comes down here, Todd, it looks like it may be Jim Revis in victory lane for the first time this year in Season 4, with Jason Salter in for second. Daniel Stifler going to hold on for third. Rocky Batfield fourth, and Barrett Bishop unofficially call him a top 5. We've seen crazier things happen, but we come to 2 to go this time. We'd have to get a green and a white next time around, and not impossible, but I do not think likely. I guess we've seen different things happen before.
As white flag going to come out here for the number 21 of Jim Revis, Jason Salter, Daniel Stifler, Rocky Battenfield, Barrett Bishop, Kyle Moore, John Monkern, Justin Gledhill, Greg Tuberville, and the 84 BJ Jones. That's your top 10. As they come down the back straightaway here for the final time into turn number 3. Behind that iRacing.com pace truck, the number 21 of Jim Revis going to take down the win here for the first time in season number 4 here at Lanier Speedway. Jason Salter is going to finish up second. Daniel Stifler third. Here, those will be your podium finishers. And this is going to be a well-deserved win for that 21 machine. I tell you what, it's been a long time coming here on Full Velocity TV for Jim Revis to finally pick up a win, and pick up a win here on DWR too, Phil.
Absolutely right. That's going to be a great moment. I know we're going to head over to on the post-race show here, over to the Dirt Warrior Racing Discord. So we'll get screened away there for a couple of seconds. So, Todd, do what you got to do. Throw up a screen, throw a commercial break in there. We'll be right back here live, Full Velocity TV. We're going to head over to the Dirt Warrior Racing Discord and bring you to the post-race show here and talk to all of our top 3 finishers. All right, we have found our way over here to the Discord at dirtwarriorracing.com to talk to our top 3 finishers here. We'll come down here first, and God, it's so good to talk to this guy once again. Let's talk to Carver 71, the Iceman, Daniel Stifler, coming home in the 3rd spot here tonight. And Dan, terrific run for you there, brother. First of all, I got to talk about the adrenaline and just the excitement, and how about the nerves of being around these guys racing up front for the lead. You gave it the best you could possibly give out there. How you feeling after 75 laps?
I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, like I said before, anytime you finish on the podium with these guys, that's a big deal here with DWR. Want to congrats. Obviously, we came here to win tonight. I mean, we do every week, but couldn't be happier to see Jim park it tonight.
Oh, absolutely. If there's a feel-good moment here tonight, Jim Revis finally getting the monkey off his back, putting one in victory lane, does exactly just that. But in your own right, Dan, you had a good pill draw tonight. Start outside pole. You and Guzzi went out for the race lead for quite a while. It was really good to see you guys up front racing good and clean like you were. Tell me how fun that had to be up there. Racing Guzzi's, you guys don't get up there racing for the lead too often. That was a good time.
Yeah, for sure. He's a good buddy of mine. It's always fun racing with him too. And yeah, it felt like 20 laps side by side there, battling with him there. I was about getting worn out, but it was fun for sure.
Well, and for a guy who, you know, we document you won your first race here at DWR a couple of weeks ago. We was celebrating that one still. Knowing you got one under your belt, does it help you with the nerves driving the race car out there as you're around these guys 2 or 3 wide? Or, that second win has to be coming. How confident are you in your ability right now, knowing you're going toe-to-toe with these guys and you're right there competing for a win every night?
Yeah, it feels real good. The Jack Daniels Tennessee Honey car has been real fast here lately. Been laying down some good times and qualifying for the Sunday night series, and then well, the pill draw definitely helped me out here tonight. But yeah, it feels good, man. I feel pretty confident coming into every race as long as we stay out of trouble.
That is a good sounding race car driver right there. Dan, I'm going to give you the mic one more time. Great crowd out there watching tonight. Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch TV, all been electric. Anybody to say hello to, friends, family, or sponsors? The floor goes, brother. Take it.
Yeah, thanks, guys. First off, I want to thank DWR and all the guys that run it. Jim, Eric, and Jason, them guys, they do a hell of a job for us 2 nights a week here, and couldn't appreciate it more. Want to thank Jim Revis at Evil One Graphics for the wrap on the car, and say hey to my buddy Jim out there watching tonight. Thank you guys, Todd and Phil at Full Velocity. Appreciate everything you guys do for us. You're awesome.
Well, we appreciate that. And you guys are just equally as awesome. Superstars here at DWR. This is one of them. Dan Stifler bringing home car number 71 in position number. We'll let Dan go back to celebrating with his team. That's a great run of debrief from. We'll let him go, and we'll jump up here, and we'll grab car number 10. And that is our buddy, Mr. Jason Salter. Jason, you're getting good at this bridesmaid thing, brother. Second spot, it's one spot away from the win, but you really had to race hard tonight to get up to second. Tell us about that battle out there. That was
Oh yeah, man, it was a lot of fun though. But had a pretty fast car. I think it really could have contended for a win. Congrats to Jim for getting him a win finally again. And man, it got a little rough out there. But overall, it was a really good race.
You guys are getting really used, and you guys are really good at doing this racing. 3 wide, leaning on each other, making things happen. It's got to wear you out, but you got to have a smile on your face doing it the whole time, knowing that these guys are the best of the best. Clean as a whistle, you guys at DWR always do it. God, this has to be fun. Even for 75 laps, where you're just going to be completely drained at the end of it. You got to do it with a laugh and a smile every time out there. This has got to be just as much fun as it is competitive.
Oh yeah, that's why I like running with this group. Is it's a bunch of people you really trust to race with, and you can run really close and not have to worry about getting run over, nothing like that. And I don't know, it just makes for a really fun time. And it doesn't matter if you win or not. I just go out there and have fun racing with the guys we run with.
Well, he's a guy who we were knocking on the door of victory lane on our airwaves anyway. No, he's running great elsewhere. But, Jason, I'm going to give you the mic one more time here on Full Velocity TV. You know how this works. Friends, family, or sponsors to thank, or anybody out there. Facebook Live's been great tonight. YouTube, Twitch TV been great as well. A lot of guys out there watching. Say hello to them.
Thank everybody for coming out and racing with us and running clean, good laps, and not having a bunch of cautions like some other places you go to. And thank you guys for putting on an excellent broadcast like you always do. And congrats to Jim again for his win.
Well, that's a good moment here tonight. We get to talk to Jim Revis at Victory Lane. That is our runner-up finisher, Mr. Jason Salter aboard car number 10. He is our second-place finisher tonight, but that means we've talked to third. We have talked to second, and finally at Dirt Warrior Racing, we get to go down to Victory Lane with Todd, and he has found a familiar face for the first time in Season 4. Jim Revis, our big winner here tonight, Todd.
Hey, finally, Todd. Holy crap, what a race. Dude, I'm a nervous wreck. Started 14th and worked my way up, missed, quite a couple wrecks there, and got behind Jared there for a little bit, and then Dan, and kind of rubbed fenders with Dan there to get around him. But all in all, man, this was great racing. It was great to race like we used to in the old times. Over chat, I said, boy, I really didn't want to see that because I knew Jason was coming up through there. And we did that restart and we took off, and I knew Jason was down below me there. And then we went into 4 and I could see fenders, through my window. And I'm like, oh man, if this happens to me again and the yellow come out, I would have liked to ran the rest of it green, but I'll take the win. It, like everybody says, it's hard to get a win here, and I was truly wondering if I was ever going to get one again because I hadn't had one since season 1 when we first started this. Oh yeah, definitely heading down to EJ's trailer. Yeah. Hope he's got the grills and the Jello shots and the grill all going. First off, I got to thank all the guys at DWR, man. You see the class of the field we run here, and I can't speak more highly about them than anybody. Got to thank E1G, my spot for sure. Everybody at Washington tuned in, you guys for broadcasting, and like I said, the DWR guys for putting on such great shows for you guys and for the fans that watch.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, picking up the victory tonight, getting the monkey off his back. Driver in the number 21, that's the E1G, the evil one himself. Jim Revis taking down the victory tonight, Phil, and that was fantastic fashion. He had some heartbreaks over the last week here, though. He had a good run going last night. Things happened to him last night. Just the bad luck just kept coming and coming and coming and coming. And finally, I think maybe this is going to change for him now, Phil.
Well, they say it usually just takes one to kick the door open. This may be the start of the floodgates opening for Jim Revis, the Evil One graphics machine. Congratulations, Jim. Big win here. That's good for all of us here. Good to see one of our buddies, but one of the good guys. Jim Revis does so much for this community. And, of course, one of our sponsors here, Evil One Graphics, does a ton for us. So that's always cool to see him in victory lane as well. So that's going to do it here over at Warrior Racing for this round of Wednesday Night Street Fights. We'll be back over here with them, I believe, this coming Sunday night with the Sunday Night Shootout Series. Don't quote me on that, but I think we're back here Sunday night. But I know we got a lot more to come here. Another round of Wednesday Night Street Fights up next week, and a lot of great stuff coming up. We're going to take the night off tomorrow night as Todd's had some stuff going on in the household here, trying to get the move done. Had a car go south on him today, and he's got to do that pesky old adulting work thing tomorrow night. So we're going to have the night off of a show, but we'll be back on the airwaves coming up this Friday night. Back over to Hard Motorsports, the Rocky Top 305 Sprint Car Series, 7:30 p.m. on Friday night. So until then, for our graphics guy, Martin Karch, for Jake Keel at Full Velocity Radio, Jack True, and our co-control guy and our website guru, my buddy Todd, my partner alongside the tandem I call us, the Beast of the Northeast, Todd Stanton and Phil Lacasse here, signing off for the night for Full Velocity TV. We'll see you back here Friday night with some more great racing 305 Sprint Cars action coming up 2 nights from now. So for Todd, I'm Phil. We'll see you then. Full Velocity TV. See you.
Good night.